Shalom Israel, we back again. This is going to be part 2 for Zechariah Chapter 10, full chapter. Uh, we left off at verse 4. Now let's hit verse 5. And it reads, "And they shall be as mighty men, which tread down their enemies in the mire of the streets in the battle. And they shall fight because the Lord is with them. And the riders on horses shall be confounded." So we gonna get down when Yahweh shall return, man. And the riders that's on them horses is Esau, Edom. Let's go there real quick. This is Revelation chapter 6, verse 4, and it reads, "And there went out another horse that was red," and we know who represent that red. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. "And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth." And who's taking peace from this earth? Who sits in that power seat? Who's the ruler of this current world? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. "And that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword." And that's his blessing, that sword that was given to him by Isaac, right? Let's go there real quick. This is not Revelations. This is Genesis 27 verse. Start here at verse 38, and it reads, "And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father." And Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, lifted up his voice and wept. He's crying like a little bitch. Verse 39, "And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above." Verse 40, "And by thy sword shall thou live, and shall serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck." So the point right here is in verse 40, "And by thy sword shall thou live." So right here in Revelation chapter 6, verse 4, right here at the end of verse 4, "And there was given unto him a great sword." That's his blessing, right? This is Exodus chapter 15, verse 1, and it reads, "Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord, and spake, saying, I will sing unto the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously. The horse and his riders, Salaki, the horse and his rider have he thrown into the sea." And that's what happened to Pharaoh and his riders, right? And at that time, Pharaoh was the ruler, right? He was ruling. And just like now in these times, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the ruler, right? And he's going to be cast down. So Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the new Pharaoh. Zechariah 10, verse 6, "And I will strengthen the house of Judah, and I will save the house of Joseph, and I will bring them again to place them, for I have mercy upon them, and they shall be as though I had not cast them off, for I am the Lord their God, and will hear them." Right, so all the 12 tribes will come back together, as we doing now. Ezekiel 37, verse 16. Start at verse 15. "The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick, and write upon it, for Judah and for the children of Israel," the southern tribe and the northern tribe, "his companions, Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph. What's Salakia? Yeah, let me redo that. Salakia. Verse 16. Moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and the children of Israel for his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions. Right, and that's that one stick, and then that other stick is talking about the 12 tribe chart, the 12 tribe sign, right? And that's what you see was happening, man, by the prophets being out there preaching the word and having a sign out there with the 12 tribes on there, and the people, the Israelites that walk past it and they could identify themselves of what tribe they come from by what they being called in these times. You got the Negroes, the Latinos, the Spanish, the Native Americans, and they can identify themselves with the tribe. You know, so all Israel is coming back together, man. And you got different tribes in camps, man. You got Judah, you got Benjamin, you got Levi, you got Ephraim, you got Gad, you got Issachar, you got all in one tribe, in one camp, man. So the Heavenly Father is bringing us back together. Verse 7, and they of Ephraim shall be like a mighty man, and their heart shall rejoice as through wine. Yeah, their children shall see it and be glad. Their heart shall rejoice in the Lord. Right. Ephraim, the tribe of Ephraim, the Lord is going to strengthen them, man. You know. Verse where we at? Verse 8. And it reads, I will hiss for them and gather them, for I have redeemed them, and they shall increase as they have increased it. Right. So, Heavenly Father, is going to call for us, man, as he did. Verse 9, and I will sow them among the people, and they shall remember me in far countries. And we in a far country from our homeland. We in America, Israel's are scattered everywhere from the homeland, man. And our homeland is Israel, the Holy Land, right? And they shall live with their children and turn again. And we turning back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, right? We in these far countries, America, and Jake scattered everywhere, man, throughout the four corners of the earth. And we returning, man. We returning back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Verse 10. And I will bring them again also out of the land of Egypt. And this is talking about America, because we not in Egypt. This says, I will bring them again also out of the land of Egypt. So, that happened during the time of Pharaoh. And now Esau is the new Pharaoh. And we know that America is spiritually Egypt and Sodom and Gomorrah, right? So this is talking about America. And gather them out of Assyria, and I will bring them into the land of Galilee and Lebanon, and place shall not be found for them. So this is about to be the new Exodus, man. And this is, symbolic for captivity. The Heavenly Father is going to bring us out of this captivity, man. Verse 11, and he shall pass through the sea with affliction, and shall smite the waves in the sea, and all the deep of the rivers shall dry up, and the pride of Assyria shall be brought down, and the scepter of Egypt shall depart away. Right, so who's ruling spiritual Egypt. The modern day Pharaoh, who is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. This is Job chapter 3, verse 19, and it reads, Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. And it's talking about here in America. Esau, Edom is the modern day Pharaoh. Now let's go here right here in Isaiah chapter 14. And we know this chapter is talking about Israel, basically coming back into power, and these our oppressors are gonna be thy servants and thy handmaids, meaning they're gonna be in captivity, they're gonna be slaves, And let's jump down here to verse 4, and it reads, that thou should take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how has thy oppressor seized? The golden city seized. Verse 5, the Lord hath broken the staff and scepter, Salakia, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. Right. The scepter of the rulers of the king of Babylon. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Right? The scepter of the ruler at the bottom of verse 11, and the scepter of Egypt shall depart away. Right. The Heavenly Father is going to bring Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, down. He's going to remove him out that power seat. The Heavenly Father is going to take Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, rulership away, man. He's going to destroy this devil, man, and his kingdom and his wicked-ass system, man. Verse 12, and I will strengthen them in the Lord, and they shall walk up and down in his name, saith the Lord. So, that's it on that. It's been Zechariah Chapter 10, the full chapter breakdown. Yeah, man. Yahweh willing, you was edified. See y'all again soon. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Shalom.